Today I'm going to be talking about 10 reasons why the MacBook is way better for music production. If you want more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit that like button. Also, hit that notification bell so YouTube promotes more videos like this to you. Alright gang, so I've been having the M1 MacBook Pro for a very long time and honestly, I just love it. And I've also been a Windows user for a very long time. I just want to give my opinions on why I think MacBooks are better for music production. I know we are all grown adults. Maybe you're a child, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But we can have a respectful conversation and discussion in the comment section about why, you may think Windows is better. You know what I'm saying? And that's perfectly fine. This video is really just my opinion. But, you can be a grown adult and have a debate in the comment section with me about this. Let me know your points on why I might be wrong. And I'm going to let you know why I feel like I'm right about music production with MacBooks. Number one, let's go ahead and start this off with the fan noise. Now, I spoke to some of you guys about, the new Intel processor and it's super fast. Now, it may be faster than the MacBook, right? But there's some things you got to think about, like the fan noise. It has to get super hot. And on top of that, you have to be plugged into a wall all the time. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to degrade your battery. With these M1 processors, I have the M1 Pro, and this is super fast enough. Like I never have a moment where I feel like I need to have more or I need the new Intel processor. And because it's so fast, the crazy thing about it, you don't need a lot of power. So the fan noise is non-existent. I don't hear the fan noise at all. I can use this computer next to my microphone, which I have right now. And I don't get no pops. I don't get no clicks. Some of you guys even mentioned in one of my videos, I had some clicks and stuff like that. And that was because my Razer Blade laptop was just so loud. The fans were just interfering with the noise gate that I have connected to my microphone and everything. And it was just annoying. Sometimes I would have to compensate if I'm recording a song and move the microphone away from the computer just to get a high quality sound. Why deal with that when you don't really have to? And that's one thing I feel like for MacBooks are way better for music production than Windows. And let me know in the comments if you know a computer that's quieter than the MacBook. Please let me know. And it has to be super powerful without being plugged into a wall. Let me know what computer is quieter than the MacBook. Please let me know. I don't know what computer is. Next, let's talk about the ease of use. Now, this computer is super easy to use. There may be some difficulties if you're like transitioning from like Windows to Mac. You may be like, oh, it doesn't work how I thought it should. Now, once you get used to it, bruh, it's super easy. Like there's not a lot of files to like go through and make sure, oh, is this the right file or is this the right file? Like with Windows, you got access to all the files. It's super advanced. You gotta like know how to really use a computer to like go through some of the files and stuff like that and make sure you don't delete the right one, the wrong one. Windows is easy to use at times too, but there's other times where things just happen and you gotta kind of know what you're doing to really get the most use out of it. With Mac, everything is just already done for you, you know what I'm saying? And you don't really have to think about it as much, especially when installing programs. You just literally drag an image over to another image, literally that easy. With Windows, you got to make sure all the files in the right spot. You got to do this, that, and third. It's just annoying, which kind of brought me over from Windows to Mac because I had so many updates and stuff like that, and it just got worse over time with Windows. I just don't know how. And I even had an issue with my Windows where I tried to like back it up or go back to like a previous update or something like that I had before it started messing up, and it wouldn't even work. I don't even know how that's possible. But next, Mac is the product. Now with Windows, you are the product. You know what I'm saying? You are the person that they're trying to market to. When you get your Windows computer, there's bloatware on there. There's ads on when you hit the Windows key, they're promoting ads to you to try to sell you more stuff. You are the product when you have a Windows computer. With the Mac, this is literally the product. There's no ads anywhere on this thing unless you like go to like, website or something like that, or like the App Store. They're just promoting other apps. But I understand, companies got to make their money. You know what I'm saying? Windows got to, make their money. They got to promote other stuff to make some more money. And let me know in the comments if you disagree. Number 4, the next best reason why I feel like MacBooks are better for music production. The customer service is just so good with Apple. I had an instance where like something didn't work for me, like a movie or something that I bought in iTunes or whatever on my Windows computer. Keep that in mind. And, I contact customer service for Apple and they basically was literally blowing my phone up day by day to just follow up with me just to make sure everything was okay. You know, with Windows, it's like, all right, what company are you with? You know what I'm saying? Are you with Razer? Are you with HP? Are you with Lenovo? And then on top of that, they just basically recommend, if you have any issues, they basically just recommend you to just restart the whole software. That's I promise you, like, let me know if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? I've had different issues with Razer, different issues with HP, and they basically just told me, okay, well, you know what? Let's just go ahead and restart the whole entire software. Like, bro, I don't want to restart Windows every single time, bro. Like, that's not what I want to do. But, you know, it's just something that comes with having an operating system built by another company on a computer built by another company. Apple makes everything, you know what I'm saying? They make the operating system, the hardware, everything. The customer service overall is just better with Apple. Next is the trackpad. Now, I know some of you guys may feel like I need to have a mouse to make beats. I need to have a mouse to, you know, operate music software. With Mac, you don't really need an external mouse because the trackpad is so good, bro. There is not another trackpad like this on the market. You know, Mac's got the best trackpads that you can use for anything, music production, and you might even still feel like you need a mouse, but you can always come back to this trackpad and just have a really great experience where anywhere you click on it, it feels great. Where other computers, you have to just make sure you hit it on the bottom, you gotta make sure you hit it the right spot, and you bet not touch it with your palm because you might start clicking at all other stuff and typing in other areas. I had that so many times on my Razer Blade computer where I'm just typing around and then I accidentally click with my palm. And then, you know, it's just a horrible experience. You know, I got to go back and click again. And it's just annoying. I don't have that experience with my MacBook. The next reason why MacBooks are better for music production is Spotlight. Now, if you're looking for sounds, if you're looking for anything, all you got to do is hit Command Space and then you have the Spotlight feature that pops up and you get to basically search for anything. Now, not only does it search for anything you wanted to search for, it also searches for stuff that's in your mail. Maybe someone sent you something in your mail and, you know, you need to find that and you thought you downloaded it, but you didn't. Boom, you can find it through Spotlight. Now with Windows, you know what I'm saying? It's slow. And if I'm searching for stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's only searching for stuff that's on the computer, which is not a bad thing, right? It sounds great. But with Mac, it searches for everything, literally everything. On the MacBook, it's so much better than Windows for sure. If you're getting help so far, go ahead and hit that like button because it really helps out with the channel. Now, let me go ahead and talk about another reason why Mac is better than Windows for music production. Now, number 7, instant access. Now, with Windows computers, like I don't think there's a computer out like right now that's super powerful and where you open it up, you just ready to go. It just unlocks for you, boom. Now with Windows computers, it takes some time for it to, you know, unlock and do all that kind of stuff. Now with Mac computers, it's super instant. As soon as you open up the laptop, it opens up, the screen is ready to go. You got the M1 computers, put your fingerprint in there, boom, you're good to go. Now with Windows, they do have like Windows Hello where it just uses the camera, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty good too. But you know, it doesn't open and unlock as fast as a Mac computer. Let me know if you disagree, you know, just my opinion. So if you're in a situation that you just want to hurry up and put this idea down, that you want to make it real quick, Mac will get you there faster. The next reason why I feel like Mac is better is because it could also run Windows. On the Mac computer, you can run Mac and Windows, Linux, you can do all this crazy stuff. Now with Windows computers, you can't run Mac OS. So if you really want a Windows computer, why not just get a Mac and then put Windows on it? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you get best of both worlds. There's never a program that you can't have because you can run Windows and Mac OS on a Mac. You know, you're not losing out on nothing. The next reason why I feel like Mac computers are better for music production is because you have exclusives. Just like certain games are on certain systems that you can only get for those systems. Same thing with the Mac. You know, you got Logic Pro. You can only get that on the Mac. You know, Final Cut Pro, if you're like into video editing, you can only get that on the Mac and it's super optimized. I used to use Adobe Premiere Pro and they do have great customer service. They help you when there's an issue, but I always have an issue. You know what I'm saying? It's always something. Like I've been using Final Cut Pro for a while now and it's been really great. I haven't had any issues with it. And if I do, I promise you, customer service will be there to help me out. The next reason why Mac computers are better for music production is because you have so many accessories. If you got a Lenovo, you got an HP, you got a Razer Blade, there are some great accessories for Razer. That's the thing. If you got an HP, you got a Lenovo, you got a ThinkPad, you know, it's just harder for you to find accessories for all these other brands versus like Apple. You know, you have so many accessories that you can use and find for Apple. Like, you know, it's just endless. Like, you can just search it up right now. Go to Amazon, try to find some accessories for your Windows computer, and you're going to hit a brick wall. You know what I'm saying? You might not find stuff. You might find a few things. You might find like 20 items, 10 items. But for Mac, it's just like endless pages of just stuff you can just get for this thing. And it doesn't stop. You know, it's always a new company making something up. Mac computers have the best accessories for your computer. And the last reason why Mac computers are better, make sure you hit the like button because it helps out. Appreciate you. Now, the last reason is because Macs are super reliable. Now, I've had so many Windows laptops, I promise you, none of my Windows computers ever lasted at least above 3 years. Maybe like 2 years, you know, it starts going downhill with the performance, you know, but once you get to that third year, oh, that's it, bro. You know, the battery's about to explode. You know what I'm saying? The performance is trash. Like, it goes all the way downhill. The fans get louder. You know, it's just not as reliable that I really wanted it to be, or I thought it should be, you know, over time. You know what I'm saying? With Mac, it's just not the same, bruh. Like, these things last forever. Some of you guys even said I'm using a MacBook from 2015. We're in 2022. Like, come on, bro. I'm not saying Mac is the only option that everyone should have. You know what I'm saying? If you feel Windows is better for you, go for it. Overall, like, Windows does not compete with Mac as far as reliability. Now, there are some things that you can do with Windows. You know, you can replace some parts. If you got a desktop, you can replace the whole thing, man. You can make the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? That's a really great option to have, you know, but at the end of the day, not everyone is a computer builder. Not everyone is a computer specialist. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's busting a nut to terminal. It's just not what everybody does. Overall, I just feel like Mac is just better for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Not just music production, not just people who just make beats. Overall. And let me know if you agree with me in the comments. Let me know if you disagree and why you disagree. And we'll have a respectful conversation. You know what I'm saying? This is a big debate for other people who really feel passionate about Windows. And that's fine. You know what I'm saying? You could keep your Windows computer and go crazy. You know, I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm not going back to Windows ever again. And my next computer will be a MacBook. This M1 computer has been perfect, like extremely perfect. The battery life, everything about this computer is just, I don't feel like I need something else. As of today, June 6th, you know, they're releasing a new software for Macs and iPhones and all that kind of stuff for WWDC. And honestly, I can't think of what else they can add to this thing because, you know, it's just so perfect. You know what I mean? I just don't know what else they could add because everything works perfectly fine. I don't have any glitches or issues. This video is sponsored by themusicgang.com. If you guys want to use my Pro Tools template that I use for paid sessions, for songs, for celebrities, link in the description down below. I highly recommend it. You can get high quality music in a short amount of time. Don't even focus on getting the highest quality sound. Focus on recording your sounds as soon as possible and then worry about mixing it later. You guys stay safe, and remember, it's only a matter of time. Peace.